really care either way.
Do I even have Twitch installed on here? You would think it would come pre-installed.
Yeah. I mean, if not, then I don't mind waiting. And I gave you the link to the stream. Anyway, so.
Oh, gross. Disney Plus. No. There it is. Yeah, I gotta install it. You can tell I don't do this often.
Yeah, neither do I. Like, I think I did like a party chat thing once with Soraya watching her play like Yakuza 0, and that was last year. Because like most of the friends I have, they're people I just meet through Soulsborne, and we don't talk. Like we just play in the game, and then they add me because they're like, "Oh God, can you help me on this boss?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And then that's it. Like,
yeah. I've played Overwatch in the past, and I had a group that I played Overwatch with.
mm-hmm.
But I haven't done that in like years.
Yeah, yeah. We'll get there eventually. That's fine. And then and then when YouTube finally lets me stream it privately, then I'll just do it there, because this is just the last ditch effort. And whoever, like a rando who shows up, just be like, well, this ain't for you, but you're allowed to join in if you want, but...
Okay, hold on. Okay. Now, where? No. How do I, you know what? I'm just gonna... Also, I love your username.
Thank you. It's my gimmick. That's my brand.
All right, we're live. We're good.
All right, you see me? You see the game?
I see you.
Yay! Okay. I'm probably gonna forget that O like means accept, because O is stop sign to me. So I'm probably gonna mess this up a few times. Yeah, I get it. You wanna watch the intro animation?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I haven't
Hold on a second. I need to... This is extremely strange.
What's up?
Are you noticing how it's like recording our voices and then playing them like after?
Oh.
Oh, you know what? You probably aren't noticing it because you're not watching the stream.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that might be. Yeah, oh wait, that was the thing that happened with Soraya's stream too. Okay, so yes, you're gonna hear a weird echo.
So bizarre.
Yeah, it's time travel. So colorful. Like, pity to anyone who has color blindness.
Oh, we have another viewer.
Yeah, probably just someone listening.
Huh.
Because I did actually set it to like, yes, I'm playing Royal, but like I haven't told anyone like on live stream or anything. Like, yeah, I'm playing Royal.
Look, last night was hell, and I can understand it not wanting to bring that into this right now.
Yeah, like what I was going to do, I'm like, I'm going to play it privately for my friends, and then when I feel like streaming it, and I'll post it in the community, I'll tell you I'm streaming it. Also, just so people don't see me fumble around as I try to get used to everything. So I'll let.
I'm gonna try when I have time to watch this while you're doing it. I'm gonna try and do mission control a little, so like you can stay more into the game.
Okay.
Like pulling like the party's like original the persona skill set so that we
thank
can.
you so much. That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I realized that going into it, I'm like, I kind of didn't actually prepare for any of this. Like, I know.
Okay, so.
That's why I said this is just going to be like.
Sorry, give me a sec.
Yeah.
Load it dark, set it in the dryer, and you have to shower right
Okay.
So when the hair go off, put it in your dryer, but don't try to wash her out because I'm going to add another load when I get out.
Okay.
Towels.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so second from the top, or second from the bottom, I think is probably reversing the camera direction. Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
that's so. I'm sorry. I was just going through because I'm figuring it out too. So. No, it could be good. God, I forgot how stylish this thing was. God. Yeah, honestly, I don't have any problems with how it is.
These settings were not a thing, were they?
No, this is very not in depth, but it is very
A little bit more fine-tuned.
yeah. It's you'll see when you go through it. Like there's stuff like that done where it's like just a little bit more detail added in, just a little bit more. No, go away. It's fine.
この物語はフィクションである。
Save data.
作中のいかなる人物
Something about save data.
思想も
Yeah, I
全て
think it
紛れ
was.
もなく
No, that was.
貴君の現実に存在する人物
Doesn't work.
思想事象とは無関係だ。以上のことに同意した者にのみこのゲームに参加する権利がある。
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
確かに受けたまわった。今世界はあるべき姿にあらず。
Sorry, I need to go back to the
歪み
party
の
to
道
turn
も
up
はや破滅は
like the
免れない。
volume.
Would you like me to turn that up?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
定めに抗い変革を望む者、それは時にトリックスターとも呼ばれた。汝トリックスターよ、今こそこの世の歪みの深淵に立ち向かう。
I just need to adjust it on my end is all, so.
Alrighty. The boy.
慌てないで。今なら逃げられる。アタッシュケースはこっちで回収しと
It's
く
the
わ。
other boy!
こ
If I go too fast with like the text, let me know because I can turn off.
I can't even fucking read it.
Oh no, I'm like going on Soulsborne controls. No, that's not what it is. Oh jeez. Oh god. So I was trying to get to like the status menu, but I'm like, no, Kristen. Oh, I did not pick difficulty setting. I just realized that.
What?
I forgot to change the difficulty setting. Whatever, so I'm just gonna play a game in a language I don't easily understand.
Oh no, I don't think you can switch to easy mode in after starting the game. Can you?
Right. I don't think so, but you know what? Whatever. If I can switch to then I think I should be able to enjoy this. If not, then whoopsie doodle. And if I have to restart it, then I'll restart it. Because like, what I was gonna do is, this can be on normal, and then when I actually stream the game properly, I can make that No, wait a minute. I'm stupid. You don't choose a mode until you pick the name.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Spin a day. Have I said it's been a day?
I think you can do it from the configuration, but also you do it like at the start of the game.
Yeah, true.
Because like that first fight is scripted, and Arsene is either... No, Arsene's not OP, but I can't remember which persona that is. It's very under P.
Yeah. It's been nerfed to shit, basically.
It has really been nerfed, so that Arsene can take it on.
Yeah, basically like so you can show off a little bit. Whoops, whoops. Oh, God, I'm getting like turned around direction. Also, it's also been a while since I played a game that actually has a mini-map on it, so I'm used to going based like on the actual environment.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
my brain's like, oh, I can look at the map now, and then I get completely turned around as if what I'm supposed to do.
This whole voice thing is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to research how to like not have our voices echoing on my end.
Yeah, what I ended up doing is only keeping in like the headphones. I don't know what I ended up doing. I think what did I end up? I actually can't remember what I did. Shit. Sorry, I don't have an answer for you.
That's okay.
I thought I did, but I don't. Hey! I didn't announce this anywhere, so it's just me playing it by myself.
Hey!
And then once I get YouTube has it set up so that like you can stream privately. Oh, you know, okay, can't hear anything. Okay. Alright, let me talk in chat. So, oh, yeah, that's me. It's my own rules.
What?
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
Oh, the grappling
trick
hook
shot thing. Yeah.
I love it.
Like,
すぐ近くにこの数ジョーカーでもやばマジジョーカーさっきの妙な反応のすぐ近くに来てるようやくお別れできますジョーカーそいつ妙な反応の正体
I love how we're just thinking like Joker's to show off, but then I see this and I'm like, this. I love you, girl. I love you. Just totally one up me. It's fine.
She really, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it's the rhythmic gymnast thing because
exactly.
she likes being on a stage and you know, having an audience.
Yeah. It's like endearingly hammy. I'm like, yeah, just go ahead.
This is further proof of the reason why she is Akira and Goro's daughter.
Yes. She learned from the best. Oh, okay. Oh, I love her outfit. I wish I could look at it.
I do high-key love her costume. Like, I get the discourse behind it, and somebody pointed out that, like, it would look really cool if she had Violet's tights, which I
honestly don't mind it. Like, I can deal with Han's outfit. I can deal with her. Okay? Like, I don't care. It's fine.
これで全部ですかねなんかもうよくわかんないけど無事ってことでいいんだなってまずいそっちに追ってきてるすぐ逃げて言ってくださいその方が見つかりにくいですし
So Futaba's like, I don't really know what's going on, but I guess you're okay?
Yeah, like, I guess that's fine.
Some random chick just showed up, but okay.
Yeah, it's like, do you
怪
see
盗
her?
団
You
じゃない
okay?
私が口出しできることじゃありませんから
Okay. Bye.
けど前に言った約束忘れないでくださいね
Oh, okay, don't forget to promise. Oh, that's
What?
Oh god, something from the third semester just makes so much more sense now.
Should we be clear from the beginning that we know spoilers?
Yeah, but I'm not going to say outright spoilers. Like,
Okay.
I'm going to just allude carefully to them. But yeah, I'm not going to outright say like, hey, guess what third semester's about? No. Like, the private stream, when it's just us, yeah, of course, but not here for randos who wander in.
一匹じゃない見つけて殺せ
どうしたのそこが出口のはずだよ
これは
そういうことかあの騒ぎじゃ下の階はほら全部塞がってるわねねえ行ける
あそこだ逃げ場はないぞじゃあな
かっこいい真似してくれるねおもちゃなんだからザック
He's so extra.
I know, that's literally like show off. Oh yeah, that's, yeah. And I just realized another adorable meta thing is that like Akechi is watching over all of this.
ジョーカー確保
He's judging his boyfriend silently.
Kako!
子供とはな、恨むなら仲間を恨め。お前は売られたんだ。
容疑者現任現行犯逮捕
薬が効きすぎたか。起こせ。寝るな。まだわからないのか。無駄なんだよ。素直になれ。それともお注射もう一本行くか。
He sounds like
カメラが気になるか。
so much more
まさか
infuriating.
可視化法なのに期待してるのか。
Mm-hmm. You mean the cops?
Yeah, yeah. Guess
Yeah.
what, motherfucker? I ain't talking to pigs.
聞かれたら答えろと言ってるだろう。
She did not. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that's, do you want me to pause on it for a little bit more?
狂気準備集合。
Maybe when it comes to dialogue choices, so I can try and parse out what's going on.
フルコースだな。これだけやった主
So I
犯
noticed
が
that when I was
こ
watching
んなガキと
other
は
people play it too, where it's like
しか
I
も
would be able
随分
to just read the
楽し
choices,
そうだ
but
った
they
な。
when you play it, like you read just a tiny bit faster. So
Yeah.
and I didn't want to say to them like, hey, can you go slower? Because I'm like, well, I'm not the one playing. But
I mean, I can pretty much only read hiragana and some katakana.
yeah, that's okay. I got But guess what? We're going on big baby mode. Big baby mode for big babies. Yeah.
There we go.
図に乗るなよ。
Big baby
I'm
mode.
here- I'm here to have fun and have my hand held, okay?
This is the Santina video gaming experience, regardless of what game I'm playing.
Yes, yes. It's just big baby mode.
ここに
I'm
名
a
前
big brave coward.
お前名義の自
I'm
白調書。
baby.
Still ain't talking. Still ain't talking to you. No. No. Boo. Yeah.
So-
How about that?
I love the way when you select that, the like not responding.
足くらいに
Yeah.
なっても俺は困る
I love that.
Yeah, just the how dismissive. Oh god, that's Joker energy right there.
無事に出られるなんて思うなよ。嫌ってほど分からせてやる。やったことには責任がつきまとうってことをな。
Also, I just realized that since this is the contract you sign with your name, like in the previous two games, the contract you made was either with Igor or someone tied to
The metaverse.
Yeah, something tied to that in some way. So like his contract is through absolute duress and pain, and I'm just like, wow, that's deep. All right, just
Yeah.
for you, I'm gonna name him Akira. So I'm gonna try not to mess up the kanji. So
Can you make it kanji in this
yeah,
game?
it'll show up on the side. It'll give you the suggestions for what it thinks you're trying to write. From
Oh.
what I understand, from what I've seen. think. Oh god, what did we say? Kana?
No, you're doing it backwards.
Oh, you're right, right. Thank you. I forgot. I forgot what language I'm in. Thank you. Okay. That one. Like that. That one's done. No. Get me out of there. No. I forgot how to move. I forgot how to move it over. Oh, shit.
Is it L2 or R2? Or
I'm
L1
trying-
or R1?
I'm trying that, yeah, and it's just switching me back and forth. Look, I don't want it to be anything else. I'm done. I forgot how to do it.
What does L1 and R1 do?
It's oop, no, I don't want that at all. It does
Options.
Oh, I'm dumb. Thank you. I wasn't even looking at that. Oh, that's sad. No, go back. Up. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna be saying that a lot.
Do you need me to pull the kanji for you?
No, I'm looking at it. There we go. There you go. Alright, let me make sure I got the last name right. I did. And Kira did. Alright, there you go. Dash me. I don't know why I got space, but dash me. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, yeah, like the fact that he has to make the contrast under duress is pretty indicative of
how warped this game is.
That, and also how he views, I guess, all quote-unquote contracts and interactions he has with people from then on. That's why the confidants feel
that's
like,
an interesting take.
Yeah, like the confidants feel a bit more mercenary, I think is what I described it as before. Like, he does care, but it does feel a bit more like, okay, I have to get something out of it.
Transactional.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
新島さん、もうあんたに指揮権はないはずだ。それに
新島さえ検事ですか。たった今お宅の部長さんから電話があった。さっさと済ませてくれ。正直迷惑なんだよ。
やれ待機を言い渡したはずだがな。
責任者の私が尋問も許可されないんですか？
そう言われちゃかなわんから電話をしてやった。
自分で確かめるまで納得できません。これは私の仕事です。
It is your job.
健闘を祈るよ。あまり期待はしてないがね。
ああ、ケンジさん、大事なことを言い忘れた。時間を切らせてもらうよ。長話は許可できない。あんたのためだよ。何しろ奴の手口は不明なんだ。会って話すだけでも安全とは言えない。
わかりました。君だったとはね。もう一度、今度は私の質問に答えてもらうわ。
Oh, she speaks similar to how Wakaba sometimes speaks. Putting like
Does she?
Yeah, like the like the wa at the end of the sentence there. It's like a feminine particle. It's like a
I mean, yeah.
And Wakaba does it way more than she does, but it just stood out to me.
I wonder if, like, she's using it in this context specifically to kind of like leverage her gender to make herself seem more trustworthy.
That's what I was thinking. I think she's trying to come off as like, this is just totally like tree branching here, but I've been watching a lot of crime documentaries lately, and a lot of them include interrogation room tactics between.
Did you hold on? Did you pause? Did you pause this because never mind. Sorry, there was a lag in the stream.
Oh no, yeah, I'm just hanging out here. So watching a lot of crime documentaries, and one of them it shows like not intentionally, but it does show the difference between like a female detective's tactics in an interrogation and a male detective's. Female detectives actually do take this approach where they're a bit more compassionate and patient and understanding. I don't know if it's a deliberate thing, or they come off as a bit like not stern librarian, but as in like, okay, you have a problem and I'm going to listen to it and just engage with you on that level. So I feel like that's what she's trying here.
Yeah,
it doesn't come off
like
that way
I
too
can.
Much in English. Go on, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying it doesn't. In English, she comes off fine. I like the way she handles this scene. Actually, I like her English voice just fine. I just noticed that in the Japanese, she tends to try to. She sees how he's been treated, and instead of her being like, okay, I actually care about this guy, it's like, all right, I'm going to take a step back and maybe take a softer approach, so he thinks, okay, he could talk to me as a lady lawyer instead of dude cops.
I think it's a little bit of a combination of both. Like, it's the game really hammers home that like Sai does have a legitimate sense of justice that just got warped. And so she walks into the interrogation room, and they never actually stole her heart.
Yeah.
But the whole process of like her interrogation with Akira is her slowly starting to work herself back to like who she's supposed to be at heart.
Good point.
Because she walks in the interrogation room and the first thing that she sees is this kid who's been brutalized by cops.
And then the drugs too, and she's just like, Christ, like it's, yeah. I didn't even make the connection that for her, timeline-wise, she's already, not necessarily her heart stolen, but she's had to confront it, I guess. Or part of her has had to confront herself and is on the slow path to changing and reforming herself. That's really cool. I didn't think of
there's a reason why I do think that her confidant is the only one that actually works as like an auto advance.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from like Igor's, obviously. Yeah. But
yeah, because like you're. Yeah, it makes. I had a train of thought and I lost it. Sorry. It just kind of floated away. Just went right out the window.
なぜこんな大事件を引き起こしたの？私は最初からいたずらだとは思ってなかったわ。でも立件には持ち込めなかった。手口がわからなかったから。
Also, give me just a sec. I'll be right back. You can keep playing.
Sure.
Yeah.
「裁判に使えるかは問題じゃない。知る必要があるの。これは私の仕事なんだから。まともに喋れるよね。君はいつどこであの世界のことを知ったの？他人の心なんて一体どうやったら盗めるの？さあ、話しなさい。すべてをね。
Okay, I'm back.
Hello, welcome back.
Thank you.
あなたは囚われ、あらかじめ未来を閉ざされた運命の囚われ。これは極めて理不尽なゲーム。勝機はほぼないに等しい。しかしこの声が届いているということはまだ可能性は残っているはず。
I really like the way she talks. Very.
I love her voice. Yeah.
It's
このゲームに打ち勝ち
how do I describe it?
世界を救って。逆転の鍵は絆の記憶、仲間と掴んだ起死回生の真実。すべては半年前、ゲームが始まったあの日。
Reminds me of a fairy. That's how it is. Reminds me of a fairy.
あなた
Yeah,
の世界
very much so.
Very like ethereal.
未来のために。
Also, I'm kind of leaning more towards between this and between the third semester scene that I'm not going to go into right now, but I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think that it's pretty well confirmed in this game that the butterfly is Lavenza and not Philemon.
Yeah. I was literally just thinking, I'm like, oh, if only it were Philemon. But yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not. Like, he hasn't been the butterfly for many a game now.
Fingers crossed that they go that
Remember
way
him.
with Scramble.
Yeah, that would be honestly, it would if Scramble does end up being like, we're not telling you about a certain character being in this game or not because this is the game that deals with all the holdover stuff. Philemon being in that certain character's story makes more sense than Philemon being in Akira's. That's my sense.
That's a good take.
Okay. That's what it is. I mean, they could surprise me in ways that I don't like, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I really want them to bring it back to the series roots with Philemon
Yeah,
because
especially with go on. I'm sorry.
no, it would be from a business standpoint, it would be a good fucking decision because it opens up the room for so much more in terms of what they can do in the sequels.
Yep. And I mean, honestly, the series started half because of him. So to have him not take part or not even like show up as anything involving the big bads that have showed up again to like tip the scales of balance, like he should at least have like some tiny say or just like a throwaway mention line. I know Igor is basically his proxy, but now it's like, okay, Igor's voice actor unfortunately passed away, and it could, if they wanted to use that as like a way to reintroduce Philemon, maybe it's like what happened to Igor
Did they
with this
expand this?
They may.
This
They've
feels
added-
longer. This
Yeah.
this cutscene.
Yeah. They may have. They've added a lot of tiny little things that I keep saying that and I don't elaborate, but there's more, like more that fills it out.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. Yeah, this is that shot of the train. I don't remember that at all.
Just little things, like little establishing things that make it
Yeah.
feel so much more of a game, really, instead of just like
Yeah.
I don't know how to. I'm rambling, but I really don't know how to word it. It's just it's something. It's an intangibleness that you will know when you see it, basically.
Yeah.
And this, like, Scramble has to answer this, because this game doesn't. This game doesn't answer it. So Scramble's got it. Love it just deletes it.
Oh man! Oh man!
What?
Just the addition of like Arsene being reflected in his eyes, and then suddenly the cut to his eyes being yellow, like you know when
Yeah.
the awakening happens, and that feral fucking grin.
Yeah. That made me do? Get out of here. It's not literally the same guy. But look, and Ty's here! You'll see her maybe in like a second or two.
Wait, where do you see Tai?
Hold on, you'll see. She's walking in the coat. They do that a lot, like...
Oh!
Yeah, like minor characters will be walking... Characters you'll see later, or characters, like, they'll be hanging out or in the street around you, and you can't really talk to them yet, but it's meant to be like a wink and a nudge to returning fans.
It kind of makes it feel more lived in, too.
Yeah, where it's like these are people who you will encounter, they're around, and I feel like the original version, of Persona 5 kind of had like PS2 sense of limits, like not really making it feel like a fleshed out, lived in space, and
yeah,
it kind of sucked because I'm like, it's a city. A city should be a bit more active, and you know, I wasn't really going to complain about it.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really stand out in the vanilla as being like, you know, different or bad in a franchise sense, because it's how it's always been. They've always been, your confidants on social links have always been static and always fixed to a specific point, unless you're interacting with them and going someplace with them. Yeah. But now this is kind of making them feel more like they have their own lives because they're acting independently of you, and that's awesome.
Yeah, like they're not, their place in this world does not hinge upon you acknowledging them.
Yeah. And I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's cool. There's a lot of stuff put up through like the main story that really feels that way.
Futaba! Futaba, I'm here!
Like, Futaba, it's the fucking door!
Futaba, open the door! Let me hug you!
We're gonna be
baby sister, I love you!
そうだ、さくらさんってこの時間は店にいるんだった。でもルブランは裏路地だし、他の配線が先かな。
Look at Kitty! There's a lot of cats hanging around LeBlanc, which my headcanon is that Sojiro loves cats and like feeds the stray cats, and that's why he's so happy to have Mona living in the attic. That's why
I love that idea.
Yeah, because they hang out, like seriously, all over LeBlanc. It's really sweet.
There's also, and because my screen is still showing Akira talking to the delivery man, and there's like an awning right behind the delivery man, and there's a cat sitting on the awning facing the Sakura house.
Yeah. I feel so nostalgic. I feel like I'm coming home. Like I genuinely. Bye, kitty. Alright, I'm just gonna be a nerd and like kind of walk around. Because when I say like this makes me feel nostalgic, it makes me feel nostalgic for the game. And it makes me feel nostalgic for when I studied over there. Because it just, just feels like this. Look, it's another cat. Oh my god, kitty. Tough Gandhi. When I talk to the cat. Oh, kitty cat. I want to be friends with you, kitty cat. Alright. Be my friend. Like, no, I'm not gonna go in. Hi, Dad, too.
バスがお客を乗せたまんま逆走ですからね。公共の交通機関なのに。これじゃ市民は安心して暮らせませんよ。
怖えな。
どうなってんのかしら。この前もあったじゃない。
ねえ、たては真珠の養殖に使う貝の名前と。
Oh god, that reminds me. You can play crossword puzzles in the game now, and that's not gonna be fun because I'll have to do crosswords in Japanese.
Hopefully it'll all be hiragana and katakana.
I think it is,
Because
yeah. But I'm just like,
you would think it would have to be in order for a crossword to even work.
yeah, but just I'm gonna have to get charm and knowledge up specifically. So I'm like, oh god, like for Akechi. So I'm just like, oh my god, like I'm gonna have to be smarter than I feel.
I mean, you could always just study a lot instead.
Yeah, true. Oh my god, you're right. And then the charm, you drink coffee at the diner, I think?
It's the fruity, I think.
The fruit tea. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then you just go to Big Bang.
Okay. I just gotta make myself the best boyfriend I can be.
He's high maintenance. You need to.
I know, and I have to. So he swipes right. I gotta do it. And then also the way gifts work in the game now. I don't know if I told you or someone else told you. It only works. You can only give them a gift when you hang out with them, and you haven't done enough to make the confidant rank level up the next time you speak. So when they just do like, oh, you spend some time with them, they're like, oh, you have a gift. Do you want to give it to them? You can give them, instead of wasting the time when like you don't get any points added, you could give them the gift, and that'll ensure that you get a rank up next time. So I'm gonna have to use some.
That's how it's always been, I think.
Oh, it is? Okay, then all right. Then I got wrong information. Sorry. Anyway, so whatever. Regardless, I'm gonna have to maybe answer some of Akechi's questions wrong just to be able to give him a gift to see what he says. Because apparently you can give him.
Some of them, some of the confidants, like any confidant, like certain ranks have a higher affection requirement than you can actually get by getting all 3 note answers in any prior rank, and also. You can give gifts, or at least you could in the original, and I don't see why they would remove that feature here. But you can just, after you max out the confidant, you can just go and hang out with them, and it's just a normal hangout, and you can give them gifts then.
Yeah, apparently because you can take Akechi to the jazz bar, even just to hang out with him, normally, like before the Sai Palace thing. He has a lot of new things to say there. So, yeah. And two of the new gifts that I found out about that he likes a certain type of cologne and a silver bracelet.
I saw those. I saw that thing you posted.
Yeah, I can give him jewelry. Oh, I can make them pretty and smell nice. Thanks.
寝床のシーツくらいはくれてやるよ。何か言いたそうだな。
Oh god, it looks even worse.
It does. Yeah, the I don't think it was as dusty, but yeah, it looks 10 times worse here. This one is, the room's pretty big, and this one is, wow, there's a lot of stuff crammed in here. So, do we want him to be a good boy and just say, it's a big room, or do we want him to be passive-aggressive?
I personally am a huge fan of Akira being passive-aggressive at first until... Because, like, I like the idea of him and Sojiro, like, not really clicking, because Sojiro's not ready to actually be the father figure he's supposed to be, and Akira's very burned at this point.
Yes, of course, yeah. So the optional previous time, sorry, I didn't translate it on the fly, but he was like, first time was like, I think you'll be taking care of me. I think you'll be looking after me. The other one is like, yes, Sakura here. Like, so I should have chose that one, but I chose to be polite. So no, I'm gonna shit talk you a little bit, old man.
So what are the two options?
This one, the top one is, sorry, I selected it already, but the top one is, it's a big room, and then the bottom one is, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Basically, like, wow, there's a lot of shit, but not as mean as that. And then his response is like, well, take care of it yourself. I'll definitely be able to give more summary translations in like the second stream that I do for the blog. So I'll be able to actually give people context clues. But this is just like I'm retaining the information, and then I'll have to go back later and be like, okay, this is kind of what's happening here.
Yeah.
But we can get this obviously. But then when it comes to dialogue choices, obviously I'm going to take my time with that and really translate it as I sit here.
さてと、一応事情は聞いてるよ。確か男に言い寄られてる女をかばったら男が怪我して訴えられただっけか。
And he's just summing up like, so this is the shit you did before you got here. You stuck your nose in places you don't belong, and you got in someone like a man and a woman's business. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Sojiro.
大人相手に余計なことをするからだ。
I love the fact that Sojiro and Sai both start from a very jaded place, and it's like it's kind of through being forced to take accountability by having these kids be like, actually, we're a little bit more righteous than you are, and it kind of like makes them look in a mirror and actually like put the big kid pants on.
Yeah, they have to acknowledge that they've become so jaded that they've I don't want to say lost their way, but their awareness.
They failed in their responsibilities.
Yeah, it failed in their responsibilities, and their awareness of what's wrong with the system has not actually turned into them finding ways to work against it. It's just them getting angry about it and not really
doing anything.
Yeah, exactly.
About it.
Or feeling or getting too caught up in the idea that they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And Sai, I think, falls more in that because she's working against so many other external factors, her gender being a big obvious one in her field of work. So Sojiro seems more like he kind of can get away with a little bit more, but also he's aware he's walking on like some thin ice in terms of legal stuff with Futaba's custody and all that other stuff.
Yeah, and I think there's probably a part of him that's kind of like, I wonder how much of his attitude is fueled by feeling that Wakaba stuck her nose into something that she shouldn't have, and he only thinks of it in those terms because she died as a result of it.
Yeah, or it's like, and Futaba already lost one parent. Like, he's not gonna have her lose another and have to go back to the family who never actually gave a shit about her or cared about her.
Yeah, and like it's him taking this attitude about, Akira sticking up for that woman is kind of him just being like, I mean, hey, look, this is what happens. People can die.
Yeah. Excuse me. Alright, so the first one is probation, or like, you're gonna watch me basically, and the second one is just him reflecting like, oh wow, 1 year. So I don't really think it matters what I say. Because I think he understands what probation is. So I think he would just lament that it's for a year.
Yeah, and that's definitely the conflict. I can't remember how Ichinenka, I think is how you'd read that. Yeah, which is a very contemplative.
Yeah, like it's like, wow, 1 whole year, kind of like that. Oh, I like that. They don't put the kanji for shujin in, so Akira is hearing it as inmate or prisoner, but he's talking about the school. See, like, that's cool. Like, he doesn't recognize, he doesn't know what the kanji for it would be because his Shujin Academy is written in Romaji, it's written in English, so he wouldn't know what the symbol for it is yet. So he's like, okay, well, tomorrow you're going to Shujin. So it's like, what?
Yeah, and like his responses too.
Yeah.
Like the first one is he's literally just parroting the word back, and the second one looks like he's saying like, "What did you just say?"
Yeah. Oh, God. Man, this makes me like the game so much more knowing what the Japanese script looks like. Yeah, see, and now, when the stream catches up, then the first line, it's Sojiro saying what the school is, so then you see the kanji for it now. That's cool. That's really, really cool.
Oh yeah, that is really cool.
Yeah.
先生方に挨拶参りだ。おめえみたいなのが編入できるとこ、そうそうねえんだからな。せっかくの日曜だってのによ。ああ、届いたお前の荷物置いといたからな。
Ugh. Oh, I'm trying not to get intimidated by all the kanji. It's fine. I'll get used to it.
今日からここで
Sorry, I went.
No, it's okay. I'm just when I see something that I actually can read, because I do know like a tiny little bit of kanji. So when I see something that I can read, I have this instinct to like
To
kind
try.
of
Okay,
just,
so
yeah, which is you don't have to stop for that.
okay, but I was gonna say, like, when it comes to his internal thoughts and observations of things, I think I will hang on that for a little bit, since it is him thinking, and so I'll treat it like
It's the closest thing to a voice that we actually have for him.
Yeah.
Honga.
Desk where books are, desk with books on it, and like, it reminds me, the way his inner monologue goes, it reminds me of Heather from Silent Hill 3, because she's like also a teenager, so she's very like brusque and to the point. And so this he's just saying books are here, basically, like the desk with books on it. And she, if you go to a bakery, like not a haunted bakery, but like a messed up version of a bakery when you're traveling through different levels in Silent Hill, she's just like, it's bread. Like she just says like no intro, like no patience, like it's bread. Like that's she's great. Like her, I'll have to try to find a way to play that so you can watch that too, because I love that game so much. She's fantastic.
I would not be able to watch it.
Oh right, horror, right. Okay, well she's great. So that's all you need to know.
I will take your word for it.
Okay, yeah, she's fantastic. She and Akira would get along fantastically. There's so many books on the desk, it can no longer actually be used as a desk. That's basically what he's saying. Oh, there's like an ashtray here? Wow, look at all this shit. There's like a bike and oil tanks. Wow. Kira, why you gotta use words I don't understand? You're just as bad as Akechi. And what gets me hung up is the katakana. Katakana I'm always so terrible at. So when I see them use it, I'm like my brain just short circuits.
Hokori?
Yeah.
Hokori, I think is what that...
Yeah, it's
Hokori
dusty.
ga...
Yeah, it's a table, a dusty table. Table's so dusty I can run my fingers through it and see, essentially, not that's not an exact translation, but he can run his fingers through the dust and like leave a mark behind. Gross.
Look at the cobwebs in the ceiling too.
Oh wow, yeah, wow, this is grody. And look at like the coffee bags and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Gross.
God, Sojiru, you really started this out as like a shitty guardian.
Exactly, yeah. Miscellaneous necessities. It's like a shit ton more books. Like where did he? Are these? You know what? I always wondered whose books are these. And then just as I say it now, I'm like, what if they were like Wakaba's books?
I think if they were Wakaba's books, they would be at the house. Because I don't think that he would want to like. I think the way that they're stored is so disrespectful.
True.
As a book fan and like a lover of knowledge, and for them to be Wakaba's books and him storing them that way, like that's in all that filth.
Yeah, good. That's a very good point. I didn't even think about that.
And also, he would probably want them where Futaba could access them without having to leave the house.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Okay. My thought was that the mattress is stored. Like, is this really my bed? It's just a mattress, basically. Mattress on
crates.
Yeah, it's like, is this really my bed? I'm sorry, honeybee.
It doesn't even really look like a mattress. It's too thin for that.
Yeah, it's the thinnest mattress possible. Cardboard box in my parents' house with stuff. Oh, he gets changed. Oh, I find it really depressing that like all they did was send one box of his stuff. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just makes me sad. And these options, he's like, guess I should clean now. And first option is just start cleaning, or you want to look around a little more. So we're gonna clean. There, now it only looks like sort of a shithole.
God, him making sure the mattress isn't dirty is like sad. And there's even some cobwebs still.
Yeah, I just had this idea of like, he goes out and tries to buy as many sheets as possible with like a high thread count so they could be soft, just to have some sort of cushioning on the mattress.
Oh,
let me meet the no, my baby. Yeah, it's clean, no thanks to you, bitch.
This, like, the attic being in the state that it is at the start of Royal, kind of makes it even more meaningful how, like, when you go out on outings with your friends, you get gifts and then you can decorate your room. And I think of like how you can put those stars up after you go to the planetarium with Yusuke, and I love those stars.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even... Oh, the stars, that really warmed my heart, because I always had stars on my ceiling when I was a kid and like growing up and like my tweens and stuff like that. So when he put the stars up, I was just like, oh, my baby. He doesn't even feed him, does he? I just realized that.
Sojiro?
Yeah, does he give him dinner? He gives him breakfast, I think, right?
He gives him, well, they don't really really show him eating dinner.
True.
I mean, like, the fact that, like, going to the bathhouse is like an event that takes up your entire evening.
Yeah, that's true.
Which carries with it the attendant implication that Akira only bathes like once a week.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, another way to rank up charm.
Okay. Oh, right, yeah. Just go hang out in the bathhouse, yeah.
Just be the cleanest boy ever.
The cleanest spick and span boy ever. Okay, we're gonna go sleep. Actually, wait, can I go down?
I don't think you can at this point.
He's telling himself, like, no. I wanted to go downstairs and bother Sojiro, but no. Like, I wanted to go downstairs and be a nuisance, but no. I gotta be a good boy. Aw. Go to sleep. Go sleepy sleeps.
Okay. Knowledge, study, listen in class, get school answers correct.
Ooh, okay.
Spend time with Hifumi.
Oh, right.
And then kindness. Oh, feeding the plant.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right.
Spend time with Sojiro. Work at Crossroads and talk to lonely people.
Oh.
Work at the flower shop and spend time with Shinya.
Oh, okay, okay. So that's
Oh wait,
kindness.
no, that was I'm sorry, that was kindness.
Yeah.
I was looking for I meant to look for
fine.
charm.
I was just gonna say like, okay, cool, that's kindness, and then charm. So yeah, don't worry, it's fine.
Charm is the bathhouse. Oya.
Okay.
Yoshida.
Okay, okay.
Talk to flirty people at Crossroads. And this is a good one.
Okay.
Eating at the maid cafe.
I'd see stuff like watch the movie Love Possibly with Anne. Oh, apparently in Royal, if you play billiards, that raises your charm.
Oh, excellent.
That's adorable. Yeah. Oh, I'm dropping my phones everywhere. All right, sorry, Akira, I'm delaying your sleep. Sorry, dude. All right, go sleepy sleep. Also, Shido's voice is so much more just vicious and hateful in Japanese. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like the sheer disgust in his voice at all possible times just makes me want to shove a corkscrew in his eye.
He sounds more realistically hateful as opposed to like his English voice just sounds kind of hammy, honestly.
Yeah, I see. No. Can I just look around my hometown neighborhood? Can I? I don't want to relive my trauma. Go kick some ass, Kira. I'm not gonna delay this. I'm not gonna.
He looks so weird without glasses.
I know. Drop kick him. Come on. Side Russian leg sweep. Just go. I'm hammering through this because I just don't want to watch this.
That's fine. Like there's a car right there, Akira. Get in the car and then run him over.
Or like instead of standing there, what he could do right now is seriously just kick him in the back of the knee and then use the momentum as he stumbles to just slam his face into the ground and then run away with the lady. And then he never sees you. Like, I've thought of 3 different ways to incapacitate Shido.
The problem with slamming his head into the ground is that he doesn't have hair for you to get purchased.
No, the back of his head. You just take the back of his head and just, like, and then the extra damage is he's wearing glasses, so the glass will go into his eye. And that would have solved my problem and a kid's problem. And this lady's problem, most importantly, this lady's problem would be solved.
And it would have solved Akira's problem because when the glass is shattered into his eye.
He can't see!
Hold on, I gotta, hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's fine.
I want those folded by the time I get home.
I know, they will be.
Drop the sock.
I'm coming back, but there's more in the dryer still. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I realized something about when after he has that like trauma flashback to that moment. That's when the app appears again, and then the first time the app shows up, it's after it takes a little while, but it's after he eavesdrops on those two girls who talk about the incidents that are happening all over the city with like people just suddenly going nuts. So
is that what they were talking about?
Yeah, one of the girls was like saying, her friend was like, "Are you reading all that stuff again?" She's like, "You're into all that weird cult shit," like basically just making fun of her. And she's like, "No, but it's true." And then he overhears that, and I'm trying to think if there's like, well, we know the connection for why the metaverse app would appear after that, but I just find it interesting that the two things that make the metaverse app appear on his phone involve Akechi and then his memories of what happened with Shido.
So I'm wondering if it's like, I don't think the two girls' conversation is strictly about Goro, but about like
what Shido's doing. Okay.
Yeah, and like things that like are out of control, that like people are getting hurt and it makes him angry.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
And we know that Yaldabaoth wants them both angry so that he can try and manipulate them in the direction that he wants them to go in.
Oh, that's such a good point.
ここは夢と現実、精神と物質の狭間にある場所。
As the returning Persona player, when I got to this and I heard Ego's voice, I'm like, oh, something's wrong.
I was extremely thrown for a loop.
Yeah, like I mean, I was like, okay, I know his Japanese voice actor passed away, but I didn't think they'd go this hard in recasting him. So that's why I'm like, there has to be something here. Like, there's no way he sounds this creepy, and like on purpose. Like, not on purpose. There's no way he sounds this creepy without them knowing how he sounds. So I'm like,
yeah, like it's so blatantly deliberate.
Yeah. All right, so. Something important to say, and then it's just get me out of here. So he would say, get me out of here.
しかしこれは驚いた。この部屋のありようはお前自身の心のありよう。よもや牢獄が立ち現れるとは。お前はまさしく運命に囚われ。 近い将来その身に破滅が待ち受けているに相違ない。
He's commenting on how the room looks and what that must reflect about his heart. Something about ruin.
Man, and Akira just looks pissed.
Yeah, I had him fight, or it's just like, get me out of here, like he's demanding to be let out. Yeah, the first one is hard for me to really get that one, but this one he's still putting up a bit of a fight, so I'm gonna do that.
So
although just really being mad plays into what Yaldabaoth wants me to be. Shit.
Except Akira, unlike Goro, Akira controls his anger really well.
Yeah, and he has a healthier outlet for it. Akira doesn't have that. I mean, Akechi doesn't have anybody except for Akira. So,
yeah.
I go back and forth with how I pronounce the name, so sorry about that. I'm not gonna let it happen. What are you talking about? Let's be a little assertive.
お前の構成の奇跡、拝見させてもらうとしよう。
Okay.
ああ、紹介が遅れてしまったな。右がカロリーヌ、左がジュスティーヌ。 共に監修を務めている。
せいぜい無駄にあがくがいい。監視とは元来囚人を守る職務。私たちもまた協力者です。ただしあなたが従順なら。
この者らの役割についてはいずれの機会でいいだろう。さて夜も更けてきたようだ。次期国限。ここのことは少しずつ理解してくれればいい。 いずれまた会うことになるだろうからね。
さあ時間だ。おとなしく眠りに戻るがいい。
It took me so long to realize that their hats, when you combine them together, spell oxymoron.
Spell what?
They spell oxymoron.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah.
Which I'm like, I don't. Go on. I don't quite understand why they would have that on there.
I don't know. Let's.
I have to, like, I know what it means, but I don't know what. I forgot he has a fedora. I don't know what it means in relation to.
Well, the Wikipedia definition calls it. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, okay. Hi. Sorry, I got this weird message that said that cannot control PS4 with voice right now, and I thought that my mic cut out.
Oh, no. I don't know what happened, but yeah, you're fine.
So the Wikipedia definition says that an oxymoron is a rhetorical device that uses ostensible self-contradiction to illustrate a rhetorical point or to reveal a paradox. So the self-contradiction and paradox bits kind of make sense. Like if I thought about it more, I could probably explain it better.
Yeah. Okay. No, that actually kind of makes sense considering that they're Velvet Room attendants. Velvet Room attendants are supposed to be there for you in a much more friendly way, and they're pretty aggressive. And so
they themselves are kind of like a self-contradiction of what Velvet Room attendants are actually supposed to be.
Yes.
Because of the whole, like, ego taking it over.
Yeah.
Being a paradox? I don't know.
No, it's like, well, they're a self-paradox in relation to themselves, where they're one person split into two. And then forced to fulfill a role that they have no ability to really actually fulfill because it's being controlled by someone else. So it's a paradox on several levels.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I just gotta check something real quick. Okay.
俺の車に男を乗せる座席はねえんだがな。
And I may have to, around dinner time, I may have to just end the stream. I think maybe like 4:30. I'm not sure when it'll be ready. But
okay.
Then we could probably pick it up later if we feel like it. And if not, then tomorrow I'll wait till like you come home.
No, do not wait until I get home.
Okay. Okay. I'll probably just do the private stream on YouTube then, and then just give you a link to watch it later whenever you want or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want you to have to hold up with this on my account because you know I get really busy when I'm at work.
You're right. Okay, so I can be a little selfish. I can play on my own, and actually it would probably be better if I do it that way with myself, so I can look at this and get like summaries, so I can just tell people like, okay, this is what's happening, and just get my bearings a little.
Yeah. And plus also, like, while I'm at work, I won't be able to voice chat, but I can check in on it sometimes, maybe, depending on how busy I am. And also, this week, I'm only working Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, nice. Okay, so then...
But I may be going to Columbus for, like, on Wednesday and spending the night, but, we'll see.
And then for the CRC streams, I was just gonna do that like Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. Like I was leaving that just pure weekend stuff. So I don't know if I'll start this weekend because it's like after Thanksgiving. So like, I probably will do that just because I imagine also people would want a nice break from their families. So I was thinking of making like Friday like all day kind of thing. I don't know. So whatever. Like there's gonna be the Friendos stream, and then there's gonna be the public low-tier scene stream. So like there's gonna be two.
Okay.
It's like premium Krist friend content. Like everyone else will get their own.
担任の川上先生だ。川上貞代です。
はい。
これ学生証。
Oh, I didn't even notice that till now.
What?
She drops the ID, she has a flyer, I think that's the maid flyer beneath it, because she takes it out of her pocket for you, and then she panics, and then she quickly picks up, oh wow! Huh.
それから君が問題を起こしても 私は一切かばえません。そういう約束ですよね、校長先生。
うん。全ては彼の責任だ。
The principal looks like a cartoon character, and I'm struggling to think of whom. Is it Despicable Me? That dude from Despicable
Wait,
Me?
what?
The principal looks like a dude from a cartoon. Is like the guy from Despicable Me? Is that what I'm thinking of? Let me look.
Oh, the meme with the guy looking at the easel?
Yeah. Yeah, he looks just like. Okay, what is the guy's name? It doesn't matter who the guy's name is. He looks just like him.
You know what makes that even funnier?
Why? What?
Kawakami's shirt is the same color as a minion.
Oh my god, she's acting as a minion.
And she wears minions are yellow and they wear denim overalls, and she wears a minion colored shirt and a denim skirt.
Oh dude, oh my god, deepest lore. I think we just cracked a code here. Alright, I'm gonna have to post that. I'm posting that on Loki our scene right now. Or maybe I'll hold off on saying it because I don't want people to know I'm streaming the game, but like
No, I mean, what's wrong with people knowing that you're streaming the game if half the reason you're doing it this way in like 2 separate streams is to make yourself more familiar with it, so when you stream it publicly, you can give people more context.
yeah, that's true. I just figured like I don't know if people would want like the silly
the
stick around
link
hangout. Yeah, like I don't know if they
Well,
want.
You don't have to mention that it was in the stream.
True. Okay, so when I
because the scene is in the original game.
That's true. Okay.
説明終わったならもういいですかね。店開けてきてるもんで。
さくらさん、注意して見ていてくださいよ。外でトラブル起こさないように。
ま、自分がどんな立場かはきつく言って聞かせますよ。
明日登校したら職員室に来なさい。教室まで案内するから。
Early game Sojiro is valid at least because he sasses the principal.
Yeah, it's like y'all done here now.
完全に厄介者だなお前。前があるってな、ああいうことだ。住む場所が変わったって、やったことはなくならないってことだ。というか、今度退学になったらうちからも追い出すぞ。
Okay. How do I want to answer? Be careful.
I feel like I recognize the kanji in the first option and I can't.
Ki.
What is it?
Ki. K-I.
Oh,
Kyotsukeru.
Kyotsukeru.
Yeah,
okay.
he's gonna take care of it, and then the other one basically is just like. Yeah, I'm a little fuzzy on that one, but I'll just say it. Yeah, I'll be careful.
Got it.
I love the little when he twists his bangs. I love that. It's so cute. You'll see it in a second.
Oh yeah, I love when he does that.
It's so cute.
There's a really good, and I keep on seeing it on Tumblr when I'm on my phone at work, and like bookmarking it and meaning to link you to it because there's this really good gift set of his little mannerisms that I was like, oh, I need to remember this for when I write, and I need to give this to Krist so that Krist,
so we both can know how our boy moves. How the boy moves.
I'm gonna go look for it now to send it to you.
Okay.
Now that I'm remembering. It's a bitch!
Yeah.
男の先生の方が適任ですよ。
Also, like the cherry blossoms, they added that in.
On the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, falling too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have there's a lot of little stuff like that for the seasons. Look at this punk ass bitch. Hate him.
校長のご判断ですから。
Kamoshida's never valid.
学園の実績のためって聞きましたけど。
実績なら私のバレー部が十分貢献してると思いますがね。
本当ですよ。
気をつけてくださいね。もっともあんな生徒何かあったら追い出しますがね。
いっそ不登校で来ないでくれたらなんて考えちゃいますよ。まあ教師の言うべきことじゃないですが。
では私は練習に戻らないと。
大会近いですもんね。
周りの期待が大きすぎるってのも考えものですよ。陸上部の分まで頑張らないと。
まあそうですね。なんで私のクラスなの？
全然進まねえ。明日から電車に乗って行けよ。どうだった学校？やってけそうか？
About the he's asking him what he thinks. So he's like, so what do you think about the school, basically? Looks interesting. It's probably going to be a difficult. Looks interesting. And Soda might be. It's probably not going to be an easy time going there. Nothing in particular. Well, Sojuro's being nice to me, so I'll be vaguely pleasant.
自業自得だけどな。
Why do you have to use words I don't know?
No, are you talking about the bottom one?
Oh,
which one is it?
No, I was just thinking of that, sorry.
Oh.
誰も親身に構っちゃくれないのに。学校であの調子じゃ、この先、俺もなんか言われちまうかもしれねえな。めんどくせえな、預かっちまったぜ。
He says something here that's new, I know that. He mentions something about like the traffic, and he says it's like that accident that happened. Oh no, I think it's probably later then. Someone mentions like this traffic is just like the accident that happened in the spring. And it's alluding to specific stuff. And here he's just complaining about having to take care of me. You know, I'll let him gripe in peace. Will I? No question.
頼まれてなんとなく承諾しちまったんだよな。金だってもらっちまってたし。
繰り返しお伝えします。地下鉄ホームで起きた脱線事故の影響で周辺ダイヤに大幅な遅れが。
また事故かよ。混んでんのそれのせいか。多いな最近。そういや先月に大きな交通事故があったな。お前がこっち来る前の話。
Yeah.
亡くなった子、15歳経った。
Yeah. This is it. He's talking about what happened. Huh.
Okay, I hope nobody just heard that.
It's fine. Don't worry. It's just you and me in the chat, so it's fine. Yeah, he's talking about the accident that happened, and how this a 15-year-old girl died.
く1番線に下り方面行き普通電車が参ります。
Oh jeez.
黄色い線
Huh.
下り線車両異常確認中です。
入港確認まだです。
これは事故直後の映像です。警察によると運転士は負傷したものの命に別状はなく、調べに対しなぜ過剰にスピードを出したのか自分でもわからないなどと答えており、
Holy smokes!
が急がれます。
運転事故というより会社と国の罪だな。現場係が線路と ATC の劣化を半年も前に報告していたそうだ。それを会社が隠蔽、国交省も故意に見逃した節がある。隠し当然よ。大臣の進退まで行くだろう。
そこで今日の特集です。今回の脱線事故も含め、最近動機不明の不自然な事件が相次ぎ、各地で
those are all the catchiest crimes. Look at them.
一体何が彼らを駆り立て表変させるのでしょうか。
Look at all those millions of people he killed.
10 billion cops dead. Life is a fuck.
まあいい。どうだ。久しぶりに
Catchy cop killer Goro.
すみません。仕事で戦略が。
I have like a shitposty playlist of music just for the Fan of Thieves, and I think I have to put in Cop Killer on there just for him. Oh, speaking of which, it's the good boy.
呼びました？事件ですか？
まだよ。意見を聞きたいだけ。
まあ、あなたの見立ては大抵当たりですよね。話、寿司屋にしましょうよ。
There he is!
遅くに子供こき使ってるわけだし。
回るやつね。
It's the boy. Whenever I watched a stream and he showed up, everyone chats like the boy. It's the boy. It's the boy. The boy. It's the boy. The pleasant boy. It's him.
今日は店どうするかな。
I love how bummed out he is that she's like, we're going to conveyor belt sushi restaurant only. He's like, I just did big crimes. Come on, I deserve a treat. Come on. It was pretty impressive. Nobody died, but a bunch of people got hurt. Come on. It's like, catch your idea of a reward. It's a bit skewed.
80人も巻き込んだのかよ。
Yeah, 80 people. 80 people got fucked up in that train accident.
His willingness to just straight up spend other people's money is so funny.
I know. It's like, well, treat me. Come on, like, come on, please, come on.
Of course, the guy that likes getting a Roomba as a gift would just like insist that he deserves actual high-end sushi.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and do you know how like the Roomba is like? Roomba's really expensive to buy for him, so he's probably just like, oh, like you spent almost $1,000 USD on him, but like, oh my god, like,
yeah.
thank you, Roomba-san. Takes pictures of it, puts googly eyes. He puts googly eyes on it, and then he draws glasses on it to look like Akira's glasses, just to fuck with them.
and then he tapes, the knife too.
The Roomba's always ready to defend the home. And then, Akira, like, duct tapes a speaker to it so he becomes DJ Roomba, and it moves through the house playing jazz, and then, like, then he will add something weird to the playlist, like a Taylor Swift song, just to fuck with them. Or, like, Or like the What's New Pussycat, like just that song 10 times in a row, and then it's not unusual, and then just going back, like he's just gonna find some way to mess with them. I have to write this now. The Adventures of Ruby-san.
On a side note, because like I love the fact that he's a jazz nerd. I think that's so him. That's so pretentious.
It is.
But like at the same time, because you know how the Persona soundtracks all have heavy both jazz and rap and hip hop influences.
Yes.
So a lot of like really good rap samples jazz tracks.
Ooh,
and I could see him going from like being a jazz nerd to finding that out to getting like really into rap.
You're right, actually. You're completely right.
Which is amazing too because of how political rap is.
Yeah, so like there's a group that came to mind right away. I can't think of the nerd name, like Salak or Dalek. Like he would love them just for how political their whole discography is. I'll have to find a song that's like perfect for this. I love his voice. I love Jun Fukuyama's voice. It's so nice. My nose just started to get stuffy because I'm talking so much. That's what happens. Like whenever I talk a lot, my nose, like all like the blood vessels swell because there's so much movement and like activity happening in my face that my nose gets stuffy.
I have literally never heard of that happening to anybody.
Well, it happens to me because I don't talk a lot at all anymore. Like this is the most I've spoken to someone since the only person I really do voice chats with is Soraya, and I may call her Sam. Sam's her name too, but like I go back and forth. But Soraya is the only one that I talk to pretty regularly, and even then it's not like every day. I think maybe I actually speak every day. I think maybe I only speak for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. We've been in this for almost 2 hours.
Oh yeah, so then there you go. So then and then that's why. Oh, my nose is getting all fucked up. No, I can't go downstairs and bother her. Go sleep. Phone's ringing, but it's not this one. It's the downstairs phone. I love how like awkward noodly he is. Like let's try to get a good shot of him. Like look at this good noodle boy.
Good noodle boy.
He is a good noodle boy.
Why is the phone ringing?
It's Sojiro phone, but I just want to leave him hanging. Look at him move around. Oh, look at it. He's really trying. I wish that he would, like, if you let it ring for a while, he's just like, what the fuck took you so long? It's like I wanted to be a pest any way that I could.
Oh, right. This is Sojiro calling to say that he forgot to turn off he forgot to flip the sign.
Yeah. Anything I say is gonna piss him off. So. And I like this new thing when you're talking on the phone to someone, when they appear in the sidebar, there's like a little static thing moving along the frame of their picture.
Yeah.
It's cute. But he kept his fedora on the walk home. Got it.
Sojiro is the only valid straight man who can wear a fedora.
Yeah, that's so true. That is the most true it's ever been. Oh, why are you calling him a public phone? The first option is, alright, I got it, like, I understand. The second one is basically saying, well, this is annoying. And then the third one, I think, is, why did you call on the public phone, on this phone?
Yeah, because it definitely, that has to be it, because Nande, and I don't recognize the next three characters.
Yeah, but it's something Denwa. I think.
Yeah.
Something Denwa. And I think it's this phone. But you know, I'm gonna be a dick. Bam. Get mad at me, Sojiro. It's like, I don't think you understand the position you're in, kid. Basically, you gotta listen to me when I tell you what to do. Okay. Yeah. Turn the name, please. Okay. Alright, Dad, too. Alright, time for sleepy sleep. Oh, no. Time for sleepy sleep. This would honestly terrify me the most. Like, forget the fact that he's on probation. He's got to live in an attic, a dusty attic with a grumpy old man, and he's got to go take, like, transfer at several train stops just to get to school, and like in the Tokyo subway system. That would scare me so much.
When he's probably never had to do that before in his life.
Yeah, because he's from like a small town. Like all he has to do is just like
walk to
anywhere.
school.
Yeah, and that's why That's why in one of the earlier chapters of Kreikagaldir, I made that joke that, like, Akira just doesn't understand, he can't get used to the JR schedules, and so Akechi tells him, like, if you get lost, just stay on the loop. Like, the loop is, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but, the loop is, like, the innermost track, or the train system that goes through all the major stops, and then it can transfer to different ones. And if you ever miss that stop, you're just like, okay, just stay on the loop, and you'll eventually go back around to where you need to go. And it's kind of funny, but it's also just like it's something that my friend had to do, where she's like, I just can't get used to it, so just stay on the loop. I just find it really funny. It's like you're gonna get stuck in a circle, and you're like, well, instead of getting off the train and trying to find your way there on foot, it's like, no, I'm just gonna stay, literally moving in a circle.
There's actually makes me think of there's actually the city of Columbus has a highway that's literally a loop that goes through the major districts of the city.
The Loop Zoop Highway. I'm looking at the map now. I find it interesting. He's got weather, camera, the metaverse. He's got a bunch of other weird stuff. Sorry, I'm snooping on you. Snooping on here. Yeah.
What's the bunny app? I want to know what that is.
I don't know. That one is really cute. It's... Huh.
And also that bottom right one, is that like a keyboard? Or is that like a speaker?
I think it's a speaker.
Okay. So probably a music player.
Yeah. You know what I think would be really cool is if the, whatever happens in Scramble, the bunny app is connected to that. Because it's just something like you just kind of, your eyes pass right over it in this one, because something has to be in his phone now in order for him to be able to still access the metaverse, or there has to be something connecting him to it still. So what if we're like looking at it?
Well, the metaverse did collapse and they did lose the app, so I'm thinking that like what's going to happen in Scramble is probably going to be separate from Royal, like in large part, and he's going to get the app again, because I think that it's pretty clear them getting the app after like for the third semester.
Yeah.
That like the app is how you access the metaverse, and it's not like a thing that Yaldabaoth invented. And it exists independent of him.
Yeah.
So there's probably going to be, because there's always like that, you know, supernatural god or whatever that's behind whatever in every Persona game, and whoever that's going to be in Scramble, they're just going to give him the app again.
Yeah, okay, good point, good point. Oh, not, aw.
学校行く気はあるらしい
Now I
な
got the breakfast.
まあ飯くらいくれてやる
Oh my god, you making a save every single day is like... I don't do that when I play video games.
Yeah, I'm so used to it. Like, if I have the option to save in a game, I'm not gonna do it in like different, I think I do like about 3 slots, so that's my max. I'm gonna go up and save in the first one and just do it that way, like rotate the saves, because I'm so used to Final Fantasy games back on the PS1, where me and my brother shared memory cards, so I had to make multiple slots just in case I accidentally saved over one of his, or accidentally he saved over one of mine, or I saved over one of his, so we wouldn't lose like hundreds of hours of progress, because I did that once. So now
So
it's just
you know what happened to you know what happened to me once?
What's that?
So okay, hold on, I gotta remember what the brand is. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
そろそろ行った方がいいだろ
Yeah?
Ooh, I gotta be careful. Oh, shit.
.意外と礼儀はなってるなさっさと行け迷うと遅刻するぞああ外の札オープンに変えといてくれ忘れんなよとっとと行け迷うと遅刻するぞ田舎者
Oh god, I just realized I get lost here all the time. Uh-oh.
I love the conceit of like how they use the trains to kind of expand on Tokyo as and like your first day going on the train by yourself,
it's
having you as it is, and I love it because you're doing this, and it works really well, I think, for Western audiences specifically, because we're as lost as he is.
Yes, it gets very overwhelming. All right, Oya is asking him about all the accidents happening lately. What is the station staff going to do? Oh, she's asking specifically because a station worker was behind it. She's like, do you think his working conditions bad? Is it he's stressed out? Stuff like that. She's trying to get the scoop. hear anything from me, we'll give an official announcement later. That's what he says. That's so cool. I love that you can see her hanging out.
Yeah. Doing her job.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my time and just look around, so hope you don't.
I wonder who else is in the train station.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I want to see. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's the picture thing! Oh, I love those. They're so cute. Okay. Oh yeah, I know you don't have to go that way, Akira. I'm just looking. Bitch, I want to snoop. And it's just, I feel just as overwhelmed looking at it all again. I don't like it. But my memory will kick in eventually. Yeah, don't you have to go through TQ? I think you do. Let's see what's here. I know you don't have to go to the temple. I just want to go to school. Don't go to school. You're delinquent. I saw it's like the cherry blossoms and everything. Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah.
A statue of a loyal dog. Oh, a good boy. Oh. Can I take a picture of this? Can I? I can, yes! This is so cute. That's so cute. It's one good boy standing next to another good boy. It's a place where people meet up, obviously. Oh, cool! I forgot there are like designated smoking areas. Yeah, they had that on the college that I studied at briefly. They had their own sectioned areas where you can go smoke, like little tents, basically, like away from everyone else was, to just be considerate. Wait, how is that woman smoking with a mask on? Oh no, she doesn't have a mask. I'm like, how are you doing that?
I think that's her hand.
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't seem like it's legal. I think I have to go through here. I could have sworn I had to. No? No, I do. Yay! I know where I'm going, I think. God. This is where Goro normally stands.
参ったな。雨なんて言ってたっけ？
ん？降ってんの？
急にだよ。春先はこれだから。
そういや、傘持ってったのか？
Oh, Sojiro's a good dad.
何？誰の話？
別に。ご注文は？
ブレンドちょうだい。
昨日の地下鉄事故の影響を受け、現在も各線で大幅なダイヤの乱れが続いています。
最近物騒な事故が続くよね。ほら、そのニュースで言ってる地下鉄の事故さ。同僚が巻き込まれて入院しちまってね。っていうか、ちょっと不気味だよね。事故や事件を起こした人、なんか突然おかしくなったらしいじゃない。取り調べ中にぶっ倒れて廃人になった人もいるとかってさ。へ
え。
look how tall he is. I didn't even realize that. Like, he's string beady, lanky tall. He kind of stoops a little, so he doesn't look as tall as he is.
Yeah. They missed a good opportunity at the station to show Makoto there.
Yeah, she does show up at some points, I think, but yeah, she definitely, one of them should be there. And I love that the app shows up when he's looking at the rain, no doubt thinking like, man, I wish I had an umbrella. So it's like, the app appears like, isn't it unfair that you don't have an umbrella? Oh, hey, didn't he used to have, like, a pedal in his hair?
In the scene?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think he did, and then she, like, picked it off for him, and then, but instead it's, I could have sworn that's what it was. Slash his tires, come on. Come on.
I hate that look on her face when
I know,
she rolls up the window.
I know, it's heartbreaking.
Relax,
dude. I'm keeping an eye on the stream so I can see how much of like a lag there is, because I'm at dialogue now. I don't think there's too much of one. And the first one's Kamoshida, and it's just like, what are you talking about?
Huh? 今の車だよ。鴨志田だったろ。
Yes, I know what he looks like.
兄弟しやがって。お城の王様かよ。そう思わねえか。
It's so much easier to understand the kids when they talk than it is, like, anyone else. I just realized, like,
because they're speaking more like casual.
Yeah, and even like though there's used slang, like I'm so used to hearing the slang now that I understand it better than, like, say when Sojiro speaks or
yeah.
Sai. Sometimes she's easier to understand than the others. But...
Also, like, Ryuji's voice actor's delivery of his dialogue in this scene is like, it's miles above his English voice actor's delivery.
Yep, that's another reason I would be happy to stream this for the blog, is because their Japanese voice actors are fucking fantastic. Ryuji's voice actor is amazing in Japanese. Like, it has so much. There's so much more to.
Sorry, give me a sec.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Bye. Okay.
Okay, no worries. There's so much more to his character in his Japanese voice, conveyed in his Japanese voice, than I think his English one does. And it's... in this scene, it gets across, he sounds a lot more menacing and threatening, and then also he backs off pretty quickly, and then just sounds more just like... he sounds as abrasive and frustrated as Akira feels. So it's...
yeah, but like, him sounding like kind of menacing, like knowing the context, like absolutely. it adds layers to his character that really aren't there in the English version, specifically because of the delivery of his dialogue.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they picked a lot of, I don't want to say nobodies, but they picked a lot of like unknown people for this, and not sound like an asshole, but I don't think that did the game any service. Not that I think you need to have Troy Bakers and Nolan Norths and everything. I don't think that they did.
Or Johnny Young Bosch.
Yeah, like you don't need to have those people. Just have better people.
Yeah, I mean, like I personally, I love the English voices. I think they fit really well with the characters. But in terms of like the actual acting chops, in comparison between like what I'm listening to now, compared to like how it is in the dub, basically.
Yeah, that's why like I try not to get too vocal about how much I prefer this one, but it's just like it's just I don't know. Like I just prefer it.
帰りてー。
あの日、大きな地下鉄事故があったわね。覚えてるでしょ？巷で精神暴走事件なんて呼ばれてる騒ぎ、知ってるわね。
She's asking about the it's translating as like mental, like the runaway, like people basically just go in beast mode.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
ニュースでも取り上げられたし、犠牲者には君の高校の保護者もいた。耳に入ってきたはずよ。あの日、君はまだ単なる学生だったの？
I have the house to myself now.
Woo! Okay.
質問を変えましょう。転入先は修人学園だったわよね。都内じゃどこにでもある平凡な進学校。そのはずだった。あの頃一体何があったの？正直に全てを話しなさい。
Ooh, I like that difference.
Yeah, isn't it creepy?
It's very creepy. It's like the Metaverse Nav app has like a mind of its own.
Yeah, like it's literally whatever is in it is literally watching him. Like it's got an eye on him.
Yeah, it makes the icon being an eye a lot more.
やっぱ合ってるよな。どうなってんだ？中入って聞くしかねえか。
I'm gonna try to find a way to put subtitles on for these, cause like I don't really need them here, but like I just figure probably some people would want it just have it there.
Context.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for the people who can read Japanese a little bit better, who might want to start
or
doing their own meta.
Yeah, and then like it's easier to take screen caps, or like when they watch the video uploaded later, they can go back and just look at some stuff. Where's this place? This is the school. Did we get turned around?
いや絶対ここだってここのはずだって 体どこ来ちまったんだ。看板学校のだったよな。
I like his new surprise portrait.
Yeah, a lot of their surprise looks are pretty cool. I don't like ends though. You'll see when it shows up. I just don't like it. Now that I'm looking for Akira's mannerisms and seeing how often he just kind of just fiddle with his hair, it's really cute.
Did you see that link that I sent you?
Yes, I saw it. I haven't opened it up yet because I've been too focused on the game.
Yeah, obviously.
I did totally see it. But he just fiddles with his hair a lot. It's adorable. He is a big fidgeter, I noticed. He just
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
黙ってねえでなんとか言えよ。お前
Like he has a lot of, he's very restless.
Yes,
but like he's very like unlike Ryuji, who's like Ryuji's like big, you know, leg bouncer type guy and kind of like unlike Ryuji, who's really open about it. Akira is very, very subtle and controlled about it.
Yeah, it's just little things like how he flicks around the pen or like taps his foot or just fiddles with his hair. It's a lot of very tactile like. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like
it's stimming, honestly, is what it is.
Oh yeah, hey, you're right. Yeah, and also, it's that, and it makes me think of like little anxious stuff. Like I have some anxious tics that I do too.
Yeah.
そんな空気かこれ。こいつらやべえ。落ち着けって。タイム。逃げるぞ。
Yep. Tall ass.
グズグズすんな。行け。
Alright, yeah, we're running.
くそおい。なんなんだよこいつら。あ。いった俺んだろうが。
I like Ryuji saying, like when he's telling the shadows to back off, he says, time,
Yeah,
like,
go, time out. Yeah, come on.
It's such a, but also like calling time, like in track.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh. Yes, I'll save.
Oh, so I was gonna tell you my story about.
Yes, please do.
Yeah. Okay. So when I first got my PS2 when I was in middle school, my mom bought me Mad Catz memory cards, and I didn't know that like Mad Catz is like the rose art crayons of the coloring world, and so my PS2 memory card, right? It's Mad Catz memory card, and I was high-key very into Xenosaga, and I was like keeping like I was like amped for the Xenosaga Episode 3 release because it looked like it was gonna fix all of the problems with the previous two games while also like delivering the really solid writing that we wanted.
Yeah.
And so I'm like 20 hours into Xenosaga Episode 3. I'm literally at the part where they find the I forget the name of the place, but that piece of earth where Mary Magdalene is buried in the game, they find that just floating in space. And I was right at that part, and I saved my game, and I turned off my PS2, and I went back the next day to play it, and my entire memory card had corrupted itself. Oh. And that was how I stopped buying anything Mad Catz related whatsoever.
Oh my, I feel that pain in my soul.
And because those games have such long cutscenes, and you can't skip them.
Yeah, you have. Oh god. Oh god. You know what that? There's and when Final Fantasy IX came out, I was
what game?
My brother, Final Fantasy IX. I was helping my brother
yeah.
beat a boss, and he couldn't do it so I was like, okay, yeah, just let me load up your file and I'll do it. And we had, like, my file was on the first slot, his was on the second. And we didn't think to put a space between it, because, like, why would we mess it up? But my muscle memory was just to hit, like, XX just to save twice. Or just to mash through the save, and I saved over my end game save with his. And I just sat there, like, I'm on disc 4. I have to start everything all over again. And I'm like 12, 13, so I'm like,
it felt like the world was ending.
Yeah, and it's also like I'm still going to school. I have a lot of homework to do, and like I'm going through a lot of personal shit at home. So it's, and like I have to share the PS1 with my brother. So it was like, it's not like this where I can just beat through and be totally fine. It was it was painful. It was painful.
Do you know? Are you familiar with the Lunar games?
Yeah.
Okay, so
actually, yeah.
Have you played the Lunar?
No, not yet.
Also, can we stop advancing the dialogue real quick? Sure. So there's 4 dragons that you have to beat in Lunar to get like their crests or something. I don't remember what they're called exactly, but the fire dragon is in this volcano. And you have to fly an air balloon there, and once you get there, you can't leave until you beat the fire dragon. Okay. And I got to that dungeon, and I was under-leveled, and I go through, like, I'm trying so hard to grind enough so that I can beat the boss, because I can't beat the boss, and wind up using up all of my mana, and then slowly start using up all of my healing items. And I was like 3/4 of the way through the game. I had to start over from the beginning because I got myself to that stage, that dungeon, without being leveled enough for it. And I didn't have the resources to like help myself level because I had to use up all my items just staying alive.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I feel that. I feel that in my heart. Oh, I feel that in my heart.
Yeah. So anyway, we can go back to the game.
Oh, okay. Like I just. Oh.
王に向かってその口の利き方はなんだ。我が城に忍び込んだ挙句、王である俺様に悪態をついた罪。
Okay, I just checked the blog because I made that shit post about the Despicable Me thing, and I just got an add-on saying, I'm sorry, but after that reblog with all the gifts and how expensive they are, all I can think now is that Ren is canonically Goro's sugar daddy. You know, we were just joking about how Goro's just like, hey, spend money on me, like take me out to dinner, take me out to these places, and Ren's just like, yeah, I will do this for you.
Also, I have to grab the walker really quick, and I want to see his awakening, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Emmett, can you pause?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Thank you. Okay, that should be the last time that we get interrupted.
No worries.
Barring having to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, I think the next time it'll get interrupted is just me for dinner, and then I'll probably just turn the stream off and then pick it back up after I'm done. And then if you want to eat then too, like let me know if you ever want to take a break.
I probably will. No, I probably will eat then.
Okay.
So.
付き合ってられっか逃げんぞいったいいから逃げろこいつらマジだぞ
ほう貴様逃げるのか随分薄情な仲間だな
I like the running gimmick in Persona games of when the person that's speaking is like unrecognizable or strange or whatever, like their names will have like a question mark next to them, or the descriptor of the person will be kind of tongue-in-cheek, because the Yakuza game does that too, the Yakuza series does that too, and then this is just like, Kamoshida? Like, is that really him?
Yeah.
仲間じゃねえほら早く行け
どうしたおじけづいて逃げられないか取るに足らない小虫が俺様はこいつの処刑に集中するとしようそれクズゴミ虫めさっきまでの威勢はどうしたこんなゲロ殴る価値もない今殺してやるんお前俺様が誰かわからないのか腹立たしい目をしよって抑えてろあいつを殺したらすぐに殺す
やめろ死にたくね
これは極めて理不尽なゲーム勝機はほぼないに等しいしかしこの声が届いているということはまだ可能性は残っているはず
どうした見ているだけか我が身大事さに見殺しかこのままでは本当に死ぬぞそれともあれは間違っていたのかよかれか聞き届けたり契約だ我らの汝は我己が信じた正義のためにあまねく冒涜を顧みぬ者よその怒りに我が名と共に解き放てたとえ地獄につながれようと全てを己で見定め強き意志の力を殺せなんだとそんなに殺されたいかいいだろう
I'm not saying much because I just love this scene so much. Like, it's probably my favorite awakening, like, in 5, and then definitely from 4. Like, 4 is worth nothing compared to these.
Well, yeah, I got this. Hold on, I want to watch this and then I'll have thoughts.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wait till the stream catches up because I see it's like a couple seconds behind. So,
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So, I really want to rewatch his Awakening in the original because I can tell, like, I feel like there's stuff that they added, like, little tiny subtle things.
I agree.
To kind of, yeah. But that was so good.
I know. Like, first of all, fucking love Jun Fukuyama's voice. Love it. And he just goes full, like, devilish, confident, just, that's the Lelouch voice. Like, he's just going all out, and it's just so good. And then just this how raw and vicious that Awakening is, I'm just like, because I love everything about it.
Yeah. Like, his really does feel like it's more raw and more vicious than any of the others. And I say that like I'm very biased towards Makoto's because, like, she fucking stomps her foot and shatters the floor.
Yeah, hers always makes me tear up.
I know, and then the bike. What a great concept. What a great concept.
Yeah.
But like this the energy in this really is kind of feral.
Yeah, if he goes, this is Black Mask. this is his Black Mask moment. And our team even has, like, a Black Mask moment. Also, poor Ryuji, he's just like, did my friend just summon a fucking devil? Like, what the fuck just happened? Because he looks so evil. He looks just,
yeah.
Let's make friend with a
also, like, I think something that I think Persona 5 did something that kind of is such a huge game changer for the series that I feel so weird looking back at Persona 3 and Persona 4 and, like, seeing how they summon their personas and stuff like that and how they explore the metaverse and feeling like it doesn't really capture it as well as Persona 5 does.
Yeah.
Like, not that Persona 5 is perfect, but the fact that, like the persona like is explicitly defined within the series as the mask that you use to face the world, and then in Persona 5 the characters are literally wearing masks and pulling the mask off of their face in order to summon the persona. Like, it's meta on a level that, like, the past two games really weren't in terms of what the concept of the series is.
Yeah, like, the only other Persona 3 had the shadows wear masks, and, like, 4 the shadows wear masks too, but it's like that doesn't really connect with the characters the same way. It's like the masks are just metaphors, and the metaphor doesn't really, the figurative mask doesn't really strike home as much as it does here, where it's like, no, they rip the mask off their face and then continuously take the mask off to use their power, which is really fucking cool.
Yeah, and I like that, like awakening to their persona has an effect on how they're presented. Like, I love the costume aspect.
Yeah,
and now I can't, like, if they do Persona 6 and there's no costumes and no masks, I'm gonna be like, what is happening?
Yeah, it's like 5 almost feels like if they go back to like older style, I'll be like, okay, fine, but like 5 did so much stylistically, and then in the Persona series, like homages or just changes done to it, that, like, this captures exactly how I always felt about Persona games, but it makes it, like, meta in the text itself. And it's hard to go back to, either go back to what it used to be or just something different from that. It's not going to capture it the same way.
But also at the same time, I can kind of see how, like, if they had masks and costumes in Persona 3, it would have not really fit in with the theme of the game being death. And it would have felt, like, kind of jokey.
Yeah, it would have, especially since they don't really wear different costumes when they're in their alternate realities. Like they just wear their normal clothes. But this is like it's their masked identities. It's part of the whole gimmick.
Yeah. Which is kind of one of the reasons why it's my favorite.
Yeah, I understand. Take a seat, bitch. One thing I will say about Shadow Kamoshida's design is I love how stupid he looks. Like, oh, he's got this he's got this crown, and he's literally in a robe and slippies. Like, he looks so sort of stupid and just doesn't even know that he looks like a fucking joke.
Yeah. I honestly, like, considering, like, the gross stuff that they added to his boss fight, what frustrates me is that, like, I really like his boss design.
Yeah.
Because it was really layered in terms of, like, the symbolism they were going for.
Yeah, agreed. Like
the cup that he drinks out of, and like having that just be the way that it was, and it was kind of like like this. Literally, it's a literal metaphor of how he was like sucking the life out of his students.
Yeah, and it's over like how gratuitous all of that was, and how he was.
The tongue was really uncomfortable to look at.
Like, I honestly really liked his design. I thought the boss fight didn't need to have anything added to it, and I was okay with the Mishima stuff being added, just him. Because like, I understood why they would do that, but I don't think they had to do anything else. So the fact that they did do a little more, I'm like, you added stuff to a fight that didn't need any modifications.
Yeah, and I also feel like if they're gonna make any modifications, Shiho and Mishima, I think, make the least amount of sense because they're side characters. And really what it boils down to is, like, the two principal people who, like... I'm trying to think of how to word this.
Hold on, I got sidetracked. No, like, you can keep talking. I don't know why I said that out loud.
Everything that Kamoshida did boiled down to the fact that he wanted to be, literally king of his own castle, and he was preying on An specifically. All the female students, but An was the one that he was grooming.
Yeah.
And so, like, the fact that, like, her being that little, the bunny girl in his palace in Vanilla and in Royal, it makes more sense then that she would be a cognition in his boss fight.
Yeah.
And it also kind of makes more sense that in terms of the male students that he physically abused, that Ryuji would be a cognition rather than Mishima, because the whole thing has to do with the fact that, like, he destroyed the track team specifically because he wanted to make the volleyball team be all about him. And that ties into Ryuji being consistently the only one who has ever stood up to him this entire time.
Yeah, wow. Yeah,
and that would have added so much more layering to Ryuji's character too.
Yeah, because if you have to look at the cognition of himself and just then I guess that could help him against any feelings of like guilt or just comfort from what the lingering anxieties that he has when we're standing up to Kamoshida and just seeing like, oh, this is what he thought of me all along, and just, I guess, deep down finding a way to be like, well, what I did was right. Like, I did the right thing because that's how this fucker sees me. But also, I feel like it would have been much better for An and Ryuji's characters if they did see cognitive versions of themselves, because An is shown repeatedly kicking her cognitive self's ass. Like, why wouldn't she be in the fight? Like, that's a really good point. Why wouldn't she be in the fight? Like, helping him.
Yeah, because, like, what he wanted was, he wanted specifically the two who were most defiant of him, which were An and Ryuji, to be subservient to him.
Yeah. So yeah, that would have made more sense. Oh no, I'm yawning now. I only drank like a little bit of coffee, so I'm like running low on caffeine. Yeah. Kitty.
外出てえのはこっちなんだよ。てかお前どう見たって
He looks
敵だ
so
ろ。
sad. You just stop talking to let the cat out.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that to get back to the cognitions thing and Ryuji, I think that like that's part of the reason why the Kamoshida Palace feels like it erases his character after his awakening, because he doesn't have a lingering presence in the narrative of that arc.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, they're here now. Where it's like,
yeah, like they take the skin out of it, I guess.
Yeah, and it's, yeah. I don't have anything more to add to that besides just nods and
そう、県外だ。外と連絡つかねえのかよ。一体どっから出れんだよ。
おいお前ら、出口が知りたいのか？出してくれれば案内するぞ。捕まって処刑は嫌だろう。
I'll go back to translating Akida's thoughts. Because I haven't been doing that for the past few ones. Yeah,
Would be the only one I understand.
Yeah, he's like, are you telling the truth, basically? Like, is it dangerous? The last one, I don't think it's oh, I can't, I'm having trouble with that one. Let's go with that one. It's not a joke. Yeah, definitely not a lie.
どうも調子いいなこいつ。
二人だけで出られるってんなら好きにしろや。
You know what's funny? The voice actor, Japanese voice actor for Sothis is the voice actor for Mona.
I know, I found that out. I love that.
Like, you're never not gonna hear either one when they talk.
But you want to know something else that's funny? So is the English.
Really? Oh my god. So no matter what version you're listening to, you're just never not gonna hear it.
Yeah, because I'm playing Three Houses in English, and I was like, holy shit, Sothis' voice is so familiar, and it sounds like Morgana, and I looked her actress up, and it's Morgana's actress.
That's adorable! Oh god, I'm sorry, excuse me.
出口はどこなんだよ、化け猫。
猫って言うな。我が輩はモルガナだ。
うっせ、早くしろ。また閉じ込めんぞ。
分かってるよ。ついてこい。静かにだぞ。
I love the little splashes of paint when they run.
もう4限じゃない。さくらさんは家出たって言ってるし、警察に連絡した方が。いや、そんなの余計面倒なことになるし。ほんと厄介なこと押し付けられちゃったな。
しゃあねえ、ついて行ってみっか。
I gotta say that, like, as one of the olds in this fandom,
何やってんだ?
Kawakami being tired all the time is just a super fucking relatable.
It makes so much sense. She's like, God, I'm just why can't these kids fucking behave? It's like, come on, just make my job easier for me, please. And then it also makes sense because she's basically working 2 jobs. So she's just like physically tired and also just mentally tired all the time.
Yeah.
She's ready to take a nap at all possible hours.
And she's being, you know, blackmailed, or, yeah, she's being blackmailed and...
She just has a lot to go through, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
じっとしてろ。おいお前、戦えるんだろ。やるぞ。来い。
お前もそれ出んのかよ。
速やかに黙らせてやる。シャドウめ、迎撃態勢に入りやがったな。我が輩たちを殺すために本気を出してきたってことだぜ。
Oh, I just noticed something really interesting.
What's that?
Zoro has a lot of design aspects in common with Robin Hood and with Goro.
Really?
Like, his belt buckle is a giant Z. Oh yeah. And then on his collar, there's another Z.
Oh my god! Holy shit! You're right.
弱点に攻撃して敵をこかす。その隙をついてさらに動く。
And I love the way Mona moves and just the like the little hippity hop of his feet. It's
Yeah.
so adorable.
基本中の基本だ。覚えとけ。
He's legitimately, he's like the first mascot character who's not annoying.
Yeah, no, he's cute. Like he's endearing.
我が半身。いだ。
Oh, baby safe mode, you saved me again. Thank you, baby safe mode. Because I'm already overtasked with thinking about this game enough as it is. I don't want to have to actually strategize the combat.
Yeah.
I may honestly only play on easy, like on when I stream it for the blog, but like our excuse me, I'm yawning again. Our streams are just baby safety mode. Oh, I'm starting to lose my voice. I know. I think dinner might be ready soon, though, so I'll get like some help on my poor throat.
You know what's interesting is how, I mean, like, I know that it's his real form, so it makes sense that he'd always be in his real form in the metaverse, but there's kind of like another level, another layer to that, which is that, like Morgana's existence is inherently a threat to the metaverse itself.
Ooh, that's
so
a
he's
good one.
always in his thief mode.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's smart. I'm sorry, it was a yellow thing, and I'm predisposed to walk the yellow sign.
Thank God parts of the menu are in English.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just like, jeez. Oh.
Okay, so tell me if I'm the only one who does this.
Okay.
So when I play Persona, I actually rearrange the order of every single Persona's skills so that like I've got magic at the top, and then like I have like the single target, and then the multi-target one, and then physical skills, and then healing, and then debuffs, and then buffs.
I do exactly that. It's always magic, a single target, double, and then physical attacks and debuff. It's buffs. Yeah, it's exactly in that order.
And like for Oculus personas and for Goros, I put the magic in order of like how it's listed on the menu, like when you select an enemy.
Yeah.
It gives me anxiety seeing people play the game and not do that.
Yeah, it's like how are you able to do this?
How do you not instantly just instantly know where something is if you don't have that system for it?
Yeah, and it also streamlines stuff like grinding. You could just like boop, boop, you just tab down to exactly where it is. You just muscle.
Yeah.
But having it scattered, like not only is it just like it just doesn't look right, it's just like how is that how are you able to do that?
ここでペルソナだ。どこ見てんの？新手が来る前に逃げるぞ。
待てってこいつらこんままじゃ。
お前本当に何も分かってないんだな。いや説明してる暇はないか。おい我が輩は行くぞ。ついてこないなら好きにしな。
分かったよチクショー。
こっちだ。
Spirals of the smoke trails that show up when Mona's sprinting. They're so cute.
Yeah.
Everything about him is just so adorable. Kills me.
I love Morgana.
I love the implication that like Akira just becomes such a cat person because he's got cat fur. It's actually canon. Like he's got cat fur all over all of his clothes, and he's like, this is my cat now. I'm taking him home. Can you imagine like coming home from probation? Your parents probably pissed at you enough. It's like, so how was it? And he just unzips the bag and the cat's inside. He's just like, I got a cat.
I like to think that he doesn't even tell them.
Yeah, just why would he? Just be like, well, you guys just sent me off without anything. He just like, how was your time? They're just, I have a cat now. This is my friend. His name is Morgana. Like, oh, okay. It's like, that's to keep you out of trouble. Whatever.
I mean, he does. He acts like Akira's babysitter half the time.
Yeah. Like he tells me when to go. He tells me when to go to bed.
Go to bed.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, like
let's not do that right now.
Yeah. And he encourages me to work out and be like, honey, I think something happened to our son.
he helps me get straight A's in class.
Yeah. He hides in my desk and gives me answers, but like, what?
He helps walk me through answering essay questions on exams.
できたらもっと早くやってるよ。通気口だよ、通気口。
なるほど。
This cat saved my life. I'm like, okay.
ってことは、ハマってる網を。せーの。あっ。やべ、敵に聞こえてねえよな。やっとだぜマジ。
喜ぶのは出てからにしておけ。さあ行けよ。
行けよって。お前は？
我が輩はまだやることがあるからな。ここでお別れだ。
Thanks, kitty cat.
律儀なやつだな。気をつけていけよ。 あいつら使えそうだな。我が輩の見立てが確かなら、あのクセっ気の方は特にな。
I love how often you hear crows. And they're all over the place.
Really? I never noticed that before.
When they get back to the real world, hold on. Like, they're just... Normally I only hear them around the block, but they're everywhere in the background.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool. Like, they're near a Shujin, they're just... Anywhere you go in Tokyo, you're gonna hear crows.
逃げ切れたってことか。もう何が何だかよ。何だったんだよあれ。城とか鴨志田とか妙な猫とか。どうなってんだよ。
でかい声だな。お前ら囚人の生徒か。サボりか。
あ？違うって。学校行こうとしたら変な城で。
なんだ。おい、カバン出せ。おかしなもんやってないだろうな。
なんでそうなんだよ。
君は友達か？だったら学校に行きたまえ。彼を連れてね。
だから俺だってわけわかんねえんだって。
囚人の前なら通ってきたよ。おかしなところはなかった。それ以上デタラメを言う気なら学校に連絡するぞ。
お前からもなんか言えよ。
そろそろ行こう。Let's just go, dude.
いや、そうじゃねえだろ。待てよ。マジかこいつ。行きゃいいんだろ。
国交省が辞任表明。これで新島さえ。そういえば彼女。今は泳がせておくか。
マジかよ。同じ道来たはずだろ。
どうなってんだはこっちのセリフだ。歩道の連絡あったぞ。
あの警官結局作ったんかよ。
お前が一人じゃないとは珍しいな。こんな時間までどこほっつき歩いてた。まともに答える気ないわけか。
城がどうしたって？
鴨志田。
のんきだな坂本。陸上の朝練やってたこととは大違いだ。
うっせえ、てめえが。
鴨志田先生になんて口聞いてんだ。お前な、もうあとないんだぞ。
向こうが煽ってきたんだろうが。
本当に退学になりたいのか。とにかく事情聞くからな。来い。
はあ、ふざけんな。
私も配慮が足りませんでしたし、ここは両成敗ってことで。
Also, I just gotta say that a dude taking pride in playing volleyball is fucking lame. Like, of all the sports you're like super proud of, I mean, it makes sense. It's like, obviously it's not gonna be football, but like in an American context, this would be the football coach. Like, that makes sense. And just, Yeah, but I'm just kind of like volleyball, like the shit they play at the beach. Like, okay,
You'd
bro.
honestly think, given Japan's most popular sport is baseball, it would make more sense for it to be baseball for him.
Yes. Also that, oh my god, and that would make so much more sense and be cooler that Ryuji's weapon is a baseball bat.
Oh yes!
Oh my god! Alright, I'm gonna steal
so
that.
many missed opportunities.
Yeah, when I write my transparently inspired by Persona 5 novel that's very gay, I'm stealing that. and I'm dedicating the book to like you and Sam, you and Saraya. And then in the acknowledgements it'll just be like, we're better than Atlas could ever be. We galaxy brain in a way Atlas never could.
どこかで会ったか?
Oh, I can ask about Anne. Huh, I didn't know. Maybe you could do that before, but I didn't. I never noticed it.
I think you could.
そうか。思い出したぞ。まあ、今日だけは多めに見てやる。校長から聞いていると思うが、問題を起こしたら
I feel like that's the most in-character option, too.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I saw you, bitch. Got my eye on you.
冗談のつもりか?
And also, like, his first meeting with An when they're standing under the awning has a lot of kind of like a feeling of like he literally thinks he's seeing the most beautiful girl in the world.
Yeah.
And then like when he runs into her at the train station, and his like first instinct is to make sure she's okay and take her to a cafe and give her a space to like cry and like kind of fall apart. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sweetie.
Schoolが古城に? 喋る猫? まさか過剰投与で幻覚が見えてるの? ふざけてるなら承知しないわよ。話を進めさせてもらうわ。怪盗からの予告状が届いた相手は学校 OB の五輪メダリスト、体育顧問の鴨志田卓。確かに鴨志田のしたことは欲に溺れた許されざる犯罪だった。でも転入したての君には因縁なんてなかったはず。なぜ狙ったの?
What's 学校 OB?
I understood it basically be like, oh, he's the coach, like he's the like a coach or something. Like it's not literally what it means, but it's just like, oh, he's. I don't know how to hold on. I think it's just short term for like he's just the star guy on it. Like, that's my impression. But hold on. This is good to know for when we stream for the blog, because then this I'm just like, meh, I'll just go on my small assumptions and just deal with it that way. It seems to be like a pun on like out of bounds. So I think she was explaining like he's this. I don't really know how to. It's something I'd have to sit and think about for a while to translate. But she's basically talking about like his reputation.
No, I think I got it.
Okay, that's it.
Organizational behavior is the study of human behavior in organizational settings, the interface between human behavior and the organization itself. OB research can be categorized in at least 3 ways: individuals and organizations, work groups, and how organizations behave.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. That makes way so much more sense. See,
I'm gonna link you to it.
Okay, thank you so much. This is why I'm so glad we're just doing like the chill stream, and this is basically what the private streams are just gonna be about. Just us like
because we're
figuring shit out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna save it here, and then I'm probably gonna take a break, like just to eat, and then I'll pick it up again.
I'm getting hungry too.
Yeah, like I'll let you know when I pick it up again, and probably this evening. So yay! I'm glad we got to hang out. This was fun. Also, your voice sounds exactly like I thought you'd sound.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean that in a very good way. Like you sound exactly like I thought you would.
I don't know why, but I don't know what I was expecting your voice to sound like. I don't know.
It's fine. I just think I'm like it's someone who's someone who's has like a, how do I describe a voice? I describe things really weird. Like a bright, friendly, but also very like a quick, like bright, friendly, quick, and clever voice. Like that's Santina. That's Santina's voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
I think your voice sounds the same way, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Yay. Galaxy brain, hive mind. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream here. Probably still just gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna also just leave the